In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create your pixel and set up your pixel on the Seller platform. If you want to run adverts on Seller right now and you don't know how you can track the advert so that you can understand what is working and what is not working, in this video, you are going to learn exactly how you can do that right away. And this is going to be step-by-step video. So if you have been struggling to do that, please do not skip this video for any reason. The very first thing you need to know is that for you to set up your pixel on Seller, you must have a Seller account. And if you don't have one now, there is a video in the description where you can learn how you can set up your Seller account step by step. Once you have your Seller account and you already have an ad account, just like I'm showing you now, the only thing you need to do is to come to the ad account and you come to all tools. We are going to first of all create the pixel. You come to all tools and find event manager. Wherever you can find it is already in all tools. If you click on all tools, you can find event manager right here, and we are going to go to event manager. When we go to event manager, it's going to ask us to, do you want to continue? And I just hit continue right here, and it takes me directly to the event manager. This is where we're going to create our pixel. If you don't have pixel yet, for some people watching this video, you probably have pixel already, but if you don't, you need to create your pixel before you continue. Now, how do you know if you already have a pixel? If you come here, as you can see, if you come to this data set, you don't have a pixel, you are going to see that you don't have a pixel yet, and it's going to prompt you to create your pixel. But right now, you can see that I already have my pixel. This number you are seeing here is actually a pixel. They are going to ask you if you want to start setting it up. You can set up your pixel manually, but for this purpose of this video, I will show you how to do that on the Seller platform. A lot of people running adverts on Seller right now are not tracking their results because they do not know how they can set up the pixel. So very quickly, what we need to do is, if you have created your pixel, of course, you copy it. But if you have not, come to connect data, and click on web. One of the reasons the web is not clickable is because I already have a pixel. But if you don't have a pixel, you can just come to web and click on next, and you'll be able to create your own pixel. After you have created your pixel, the only thing you need to do, we're going to take it one after the other, is to come and copy the pixel code. That's what we're going to do. And you go back to your Seller. Please note that this process, if you don't follow it step by step, you're probably going to make a mistake. So come to your Seller platform that you have created and just find integration. Then click on this drop down. Then you're going to see Facebook pixel. Click on that Facebook pixel, and immediately they are going to ask you to put in your pixel code, the one you copied from Facebook Event Manager. We're going to paste that code and we click update pixel. Once we click update pixel, they're going to give us this link, but don't worry, we don't need that link. The next thing we need to do now is to find the Seller page. Of course, you must have a sales page on Seller that you want to track. For instance, if you are selling a digital product, maybe an ebook or a video training or an upcoming masterclass, you can create a sales page on Seller. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to link another video that I did that will show you how to create a digital product, how to create and upload a digital product on Seller. Once you know that, you should have a product page on your Seller. Once you have a product page on your Seller, you click here and go to all products. Please follow this step by step. You go to all products and you're going to find that particular product. As you can see, there are products that I have deactivated and there are just few that are live. All right. So I want to track the first page. I'm going to open up that page. All right. Open up the page. Once the page open, even if you're going to charge 5,000, 20,000 naira for the training, for now, I want you to put 0 here, meaning you are not going to pay anything if you want to register. Don't worry, we're going to change that amount shortly. Once you put that 0, I need you to scroll down and click on update products. When we do that, you are now going to open up the product link, and you are going to do as if you are ordering the product. Remember that is at 0, which means you are not going to pay. The only thing we want to get is the link to the thank you page where seller is going to refer you after somebody buy that product. We need that link. So right now, let's pretend like we want to order this. You can see that this is free. Let's pretend like we want to order this right here, and it's going to tell us put in your name and your email address. And if we click on continue, immediately it's going to take us to that thank you page that I told you. Continue. Once it load and that thank you page comes, please, I want you to copy that link within the next 2 seconds. This is the link within the next 2 seconds. Why do you need to copy the link? If you don't copy it within 2 seconds, they will redirect you to another link, because when you are creating the sales page, you are going to indicate to seller that when somebody buy this product, I want you to redirect them to a particular link. It can be a Google Doc, it can be a WhatsApp, it can be on another page, it can be on Facebook. You need to put a link where you will redirect people. And when we buy this product, just like we did now, they are going to now show us the page that has this seller.com receipt, redirect, and this all these numbers. What we simply do is to copy this link and paste it somewhere. Paste it somewhere. Let me open another Google Doc and just paste that link. Just follow me. This is a very simple step. It's just that I'm teaching it. If not, I would have completed this. So I'm going to paste this right here. I'll go back to seller. And I am going to scroll down. This is my sales page on Seller. I'm going to scroll down and come to this advanced option. When you come to this advanced option, look at this. There is a product code. You are going to copy that product code. This product code is Y15P. Anything here, just copy it. All right, just copy it this way. And we'll now go back to our Facebook. What we're trying to achieve again is for us to be able to track, because after doing this and you send a stranger or a traffic to this sales page, and that stranger tends to convert, whether it's registered for a free class or pay for a paid training, the person is going to be tracked on Facebook. Facebook is going to note that you have gotten a conversion. Why is this tracking important? If you don't track, you are just going to be running adverts and you don't even know whether this video you are using to run ad is converting people, whether this image you are using to run ad is converting people. So that is why this tracking is important. If you had your website, that would have been a different case, but right now you are using a seller website. So I'm going to show you how you can do that right away. Now we're going to go back to Facebook. Remember that we'll copy the product code and we're going to come to custom conversion. So we're going to create a custom conversion. Right now, you can see that the custom conversion we have is inactive. Let's create a new one. Let's call it seller sale or seller lead. If assuming you are running advert for lead, you can just call it anything at all, seller lead. But for me, I want to say seller purchase, so that every time Facebook track this, I will know that somebody have bought something from that page. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. And then you leave the data source, make sure that the data source is showing this green, because if it's not showing green, it means the pixel is not active yet. So we're going to show the green, and this should be all URL traffic. And you're going to come to this. If you look at this, you will see that there is a drop down, and then we'll find, please, purchase. If you are going for lead, you are going to choose lead. If you are going for purchase, you are going to choose purchase. Okay, the next thing we'll do here is to create our rules. And we're going to first of all tap on this plus button. Now, the first thing we are going to put here is the link, the redirect link. But the second one is our product code. Now, first of all, let's go back to this Google. Remember this link that we copied, right? I want you to copy receipt here. Only the word receipt. Or if you want, you can actually type it, but I like to just copy it so that I don't make mistake. Copy only the word receipt and just place it here. Then for this second one, this is where you now put the product. Remember the product code that we copied, right? This product code, copy it and just put it here. See, we're almost done here. Once you do that, click on create. You see this create here? See this create? Click on create. And immediately, our custom conversion has been created. Right now, it is what? Inactive. How do you make it active? Very simple. Go to that thank you page link that will copy it and just load that link. We're going to put it on a new browser and we load it. Look at what will happen. When we come back to this place and we refresh this browser, just look at what is going to happen right now. And when you do that, you can now use your pixel to run ad. You can immediately see that this is already active. Now the question is, how do you select that if you are running ad? Remember, this is only when you are running sales or lead ad. So we're going to go and pretend like we want to create a new advert. Click on ad manager and just pretend. I want to show you how you can choose this particular tracking so that you make sure that your advert is tracking perfectly well when you are running ad. Most people say, oh, I'm using Selar, I'm not using my website, so I cannot track what is happening. It's because you don't know how to do it. If you know how to do it, you know that it is very easy for you to do that. So right now, we'll click on create. Click create, and we're going to choose purchase because this is a sales conversion ad. So we're going to choose this sales and we're going to click on continue. We're going to click this continue here. The first thing I like to do every time I want to create a new ad is just to give it a name. For this, I can name it test ad because this advert, I'm not creating it to launch. It's just for me to test for the purpose of this video. So test ad. Most times, I like to use ad set budget instead of campaign budget, but it depends on you. You can easily decide to use whichever one you want to use. But what I want you to pay attention is on this ad set column. Ad set column. First thing they will ask you is, what is your conversion location? Where do you want people to go? So you can see this conversion location. There are several, all of them. There is app, there is message destination, there is call. Please choose website because we are sending people to seller websites. And when you do that, the next thing is performance goal. Maximum number of conversion most times always work. Maximum number of conversions always work. So you choose it. And of course, our pixel, we're going to choose the pixel. Remember that is the pixel that we created. And conversion event. Please, this is where you need to select that tracking that we did. Conversion event, when you click on this drop down, there's going to be active event and inactive event. If you come here and the custom conversion you created is not yet showing in the active event, please refresh your browser. Please refresh your browser, and after refreshing browser, it's going to come up to the active event, and that active event is the only one you're going to choose. If you choose any one that is not active, it is not going to track. So you now be making sale or getting lead, but when you come on your Facebook dashboard, it will not read. That means you are not getting the tracking very well. So right now we're going to choose active event and we'll select seller purchase. Remember that that is what we created. Any other thing you are doing here, just make sure that this step I followed, you follow the exact step. If you do that, I guarantee you are going to be tracking your results. Anytime somebody go to that seller page, remember, it is not on the seller website. It is that particular seller page that we are tracking. Anytime somebody go there and click to register or click to buy, maybe fill in their form, their card detail and purchase something from Facebook ad, is going to track on your ad. Remember, if somebody actually see your message on WhatsApp and go to seller to buy, it might not track on Facebook because they didn't come from Facebook advert you are running. This is only applicable when people see your advert you are running, click on it and go to seller to buy. That is the only way Facebook is going to track what is happening. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe so that you do not miss other videos. And if you want to learn more on Facebook and lead generation, watch this video right here.